I loaned my uncle $7,000 to help him rebuild his life. A month later, he was sharing photos from a lavish Paris getaway. "You'll get by," he texted, brushing it off. I grinned, blocked his contact, and moved forward. Now he's buried in debt, and my phone buzzes with 30 missed calls every morning. The first warning sign was him showing up unannounced at my office. Uncle Mason appeared in our reception area on a random Wednesday, dressed in what I later realized was a pristine new suit, his hair trimmed with that polished look that screams, "I'm here to win your trust." "Evan, my favorite nephew," he said with a wide smile. As if we were at a family barbecue, not my workplace. At 1 p.m., the front desk staff shot me that glance. The one that says they're debating whether to alert security. I hadn't seen Mason in ages, not since Thanksgiving when he gave a grand speech about how 2025 was his year to turn things around. In hindsight, I should have caught how he kept nudging every conversation toward cash. "Just 10 minutes, he said, raising his hands in that soothing way he always did when he wanted something. "I've got a deal I need to discuss." Those 10 minutes stretched into an hour at the cafe across the street. Mason was a master of words. That's probably how he kept landing solid jobs despite his history. He'd weave these intricate tales about office betrayals or envious coworkers whenever he was let go, and somehow, they always sounded convincing in the moment. This time, he swore it was different. He'd stumbled on a golden opportunity, a chance to join a trusted colleague in a startup. All he needed was seed money to lock it in. "Just until the contracts are finalized," he repeated. $7,000. That's all I need to secure my place." I had the funds. That was the problem. I'd been saving for a house deposit, and my partner, Leela, and I weren't planning to buy for another year. My cautious side screamed to say no, but then Mason brought up how he'd stepped in after my dad passed. "Remember that robot you built for the science fair?" he said, stirring his fourth coffee. "I stayed up all night helping you get it right. Your dad would have been so proud." He wasn't lying. Mason had been there for every milestone after we lost Dad, graduations, my first heartbreak, my first gig. He'd shown me how to knot a tie, how to swap a flat tire, all the things fathers pass down to their sons. I insisted on a contract. That's what I tell myself now, that I wasn't entirely gullible. Leela drafted it with me, her expression tense with doubt the whole time. "Are you sure about this?" she kept asking. "Something doesn't feel right." The agreement outlined repayment in 6 months with clear deadlines. Mason signed it with a dramatic flourish, as if he was doing me a favor by agreeing. "You're just like your dad," he said. "Always needing it on paper, but family's family, isn't it?" For 2 weeks, things seemed fine. Mason sent updates about meetings and documents. He even transferred $200 as an initial good faith payment. I started to think I'd been too skeptical, too harsh. Then my sister, Sophie, called. "Have you seen Mason's Instagram?" Her voice had that edge, the one that meant bad news was coming. "He's posting from some upscale Paris bistro with a view of the Eiffel Tower." I thought she was kidding. Mason had told me he was heading to a conference in Chicago that weekend. But there it was, photos of him beaming at a table piled with dishes I couldn't name. We can't share the full story in this short video. Click the link in the description to watch the complete story. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.